a public display of the closer relationship forged in the Trump era. And after meeting the US Secretary of State, the Saudi Foreign Minister gives his government's narrative of the embargo imposed on Qatar.
There is no blockade of Qatar. Qatar is free to go. The ports are open, the airports are open. What we have done is we have denied them use of our airspace, and this is our sovereign right.
Not so, says the Turkish president, who's been highly critical of the Saudi-led action.
It's as if the death penalty decision has been taken for Qatar. The country has been choked by cutting down their food, medicine, whatever you can think of.
And a call for dialogue rather than blockade by the Iranian foreign minister.
So we want all our neighbors in the region, in spite of the differences that we have with many of them, to resolve their differences peacefully.
While his cabinet members have avoided taking sides, President Trump continues to keep his fingers on the Saudi side of the scale. And there's confusion among members of Congress as to exactly what the U.S. policy on the Gulf dispute is.
Secretary Mattis, can you please clarify what is the policy of the United States government toward the current dispute among Gulf countries in the Middle East?
We have friends in the region, Senator, who have problems. They admit it. One of the issues that came up when President Trump visited Saudi Arabia was their effort to turn off the spread of rabid ideologies that undercut stability and create the kind of the ocean in which the terrorists swim, that sort of thing. So we have friends out there. We've got to work with them. Our policy is to try to reduce this problem, but at the same time, we have got to make certain that we're all working together and there is no funding, whether it be from a state or from individuals in the state.
It was a common ground in the fight against ISIL that President Trump said he was attempting to generate on his trip to Saudi Arabia. A fight that a number of members of his cabinet have warned is now at threat by the isolation of Qatar by Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates and their allies. Jamal Elshayyal, Al Jazeera, Doha.